childhood memory was the first time I got to go to Joyland and ride that really creepy wooden roller coaster. Gosh, that makes me feel old.
My favorite childhood memory is when I got my first guitar. Music's always been like a passion for me.
My favorite childhood memory would have to be when I first started watching Doctor Who, because the show just gave me so much to imagine. It was at the time the only show that kept me guessing about what would happen next.
My favorite childhood memory is when I went to Disney, and it was really fun. We used to live in Florida, and my mom worked at Disney, so we always got to see the dolphins swim, and we always went on all the rides, but I was too small to ever ride the roller coasters.
My favorite childhood memory would probably be like all the time me and my brother spent playing in the pool during the summers and stuff. It was just always fun.
My favorite childhood memory would probably be playing outside. We didn't have like backyard swimming pools or inflatable swimming pools, but we had a water hose. That was always fun. What up, TVM world? I'm Malcolm Eugene, and this is what's hot on the web. Welcome to What's Hot on the Web, where we take a look at videos from all corners of the internet. Now let's get into our first video, where a 5-year-old begins to realize that life just isn't fair.
You can't have 3 girlfriends?
No.
Why?
I could have 2. It's like, I don't want 3.
Does it stress you out having that many girlfriends?
Yeah. It's like, I have to give one up.
Oh no. How are you going to decide who to give up?
I don't know. It's like, they're all pretty. I have to give one up.
Oh, it's rough being 5, isn't it?
I wish I was 4 again.
I too wish I was 4 again, but I don't really understand or realize where this kid's problem is. I mean, not only does he have 1, 2, but he has 3 girlfriends? What's the worst that can happen, right? Never mind.
They're all pretty. I have to give one up.
Well, I guess back in my day, the hardest decision I had to make was whether I wanted a grass, fire, or water Pokemon to begin my journey.
It's rough being 5, isn't it?
What they don't tell you is, girls make you crazy. Kinda like the kid in our next video.
Hey, loser!
I don't know what was in this kid's Cheerios, but it obviously was not milk. Maybe he had 3 girlfriends too. Maybe if he broke up with all 3 of them, he would begin to feel like the guy in our last video. This guy resembles most guys after getting out of a relationship, and all guys after getting out of a relationship with 3 girls. But seriously, the last time I acted like I was holding a Wii controller was while playing Just Dance while holding a Wii controller. Well, that concludes What's Hot on the Web. For more videos, blogs, and reviews, please visit us at teenviewmagazine.com. Hashtag TeenviewTV and talk to us on Twitter during the show. I am Malcolm Eugene. Until next time.
favorite childhood toy was probably like my first like little stuffed animal thing. I don't know why, I was just always really attached to it.
My favorite childhood toy was Legos. Like literally to this day, half of my closet is just Legos everywhere. I need to get rid of them.
It was when I got the PlayStation 1 for the first time, and I would just stay on it all day playing WWF SmackDown, and I think this one game, Bugs Life, that's all I would ever play. I would never come out of my room.
And my favorite childhood toy was probably my American doll, and I played with it every single day. I named it Nilly, so it's almost the same name as mine.
We'll be discussing the difference between the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. A lot has definitely changed over that time. I remember when cell phones were huge, and then they went to small, and now they're back to huge again. We had cassette tapes compared to now where you can just download music. So to start things off, we'll just introduce everyone, starting with you.
Hi, I'm Caden, I'm 15, homeschooled.
I'm Skyler, I'm 17 and I go to Derby High School.
Hi, I'm Kyler, I'm 13, I go to Pleasant Valley Middle School.
I'm Lily, I'm 14 and I go to Andover Central Middle School.
I'm AJ Owens, I'm 27 and I graduated from Liberal High School.
My name is Carson, I'm 20 and I graduated from East High School.
My name is Erica, I'm 20 and I graduated from East High.
I'm Malcolm Eugene, I'm 24, and I graduated from East High.
I remember growing up, for me, we played with toys a lot. So do you guys feel that you played with toys more, or are you more in the electronic generation?
Electronics, definitely. Yeah.
Well, when I was really young, it was like My Little Ponies and Polly Pockets and stuff, but then once I got a little bit older, it was like, electronics a lot. So.
I used to play with like Star Wars action figures.
Yeah. What do you guys feel that they may have missed out on?
Everything.
Everything, such as what?
Yeah. Cartoons.
Okay, Malcolm, you mentioned cartoons. What are some popular cartoons that you grew up with?
King of the Hill, The Simpsons. There's a lot. Thundercats.
Hey Arnold, Cat Dog,
Rugrats.
What about One Saturday Morning? Does that ring a bell?
Kind of.
With Pepper and Doug, Recess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of those TV shows sound familiar?
A few, but not.
Do they still do Saturday morning cartoons?
I don't think so.
I think they do.
What shows do you watch now?
I don't really watch TV.
I'm on Netflix.
Anything on
Netflix is so popular now.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's so popular right now.
I'm not sure how old some of these shows I'm about to mention are, but these are shows that I woke up and watched stuff like, because I used to watch the Kirby show. It was like Kirby Adventure. I don't know. Something with Kirby. It was a video game character. I used to watch Sonic X, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Proud Family. All these stuff used to come on in early morning, and I used to wake up at 9 every Saturday, which is the only reason to wake someone up on a Saturday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I used to do that, but I used to watch a lot of those same shows.
So what do you feel is popular with teens now?
Phones.
Do you mean like TV shows? Or?
Just in general, any certain trends that you guys have? Or you said phones, Facebook probably.
Yeah, Facebook.
Everybody's always on social media.
Always on the phone. It's absolutely bad. So.
Were you guys around during MySpace?
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
You heard of it?
Never had one.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Do you still have MySpace pages up?
I don't really like MySpace because when you sign up, you automatically get like a friend named Tom.
Yeah.
I didn't know who Tom was,
no one talked to.
but he was my friend. And I don't know, I wasn't comfortable with that. I think my page is still up though somewhere around the internet.
I'm sure that mine still floats around somewhere too. I've got a Facebook or a MySpace page out there somewhere.
But I feel like this kind of defines the generation gap between us and you guys. The fact that you say you've heard of MySpace, we were there when it was popular, and now we're here when no one was on it anymore.
I was there
the fact
before
that
it
you say
existed.
that you just heard of it is like, that's crazy.
Well, I remember Zanga when you used AIM, Yahoo Instant Messenger.
Oh, wow.
Those.
I wasn't allowed.
We had chat rooms before we had Facebook messaging. So that's probably something that sounds really weird.
It was like texting, but in front of
Yeah,
the computer.
you would just sit on your
That's weird.
computer. You couldn't just pick up your phone and do that. Let's see. What about Movies. What's a popular movie? What about you guys? What's a popular childhood movie?
Actually, Lion King.
Lion
was the
King?
same.
Yeah, well, I think Lion King's always gonna be popular.
It's one of those.
Well, it's one of those ones where they remade it, remastered it. So
Tangled. Tangled's really Tangled.
Frozen.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
I think everyone loves Frozen. I've seen this.
I've never seen it.
It is actually really good.
Frozen is the version of Scavenger.
Right. Like, Frozen is your generation's Lion King. I will give y'all that. Frozen was
You really like Frozen.
I am not ashamed to admit it. That was a good movie.
You know the song? You know the song?
Do you want to sing Let It Go for us? Okay.
I was gonna sing with you, but
Okay.
And I think we can both agree that there were those movies or TV shows that you had to sneak around and watch, or your parents wouldn't let you see. What are some movies or TV shows that you have to sneak and see?
South Park.
South Park. What about you guys? Without telling on yourself.
All of
Family Guy.
Family Guy? So would you say the generation of now has more parental controls? Or?
Yeah, I
Now
would
with
say.
all the iPads and stuff, like if I get whatever I want online, I mean,
I don't want to say like we had better parental controls and then I just feel like it's more accessible. Like it's a lot easier for you guys to get to. Like if we had Netflix, the fact that we had dial-up like would kill us seeing like anything on the internet that we weren't supposed to see. Like not only would we have to wait until our parents leave, but we can't like if we're on the phone and they try to call us, they'll know that we're on the internet because if you're on the internet, you can't use the phone.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like movies back then, like movies are like rated R. If they came out, it's like now, it's probably rated more like a PG or a PG-13. Because I feel like a lot of movies of today, they're a lot more explicit. They show a lot more, they do a lot more drama, I guess you can say.
Is there any technology that you've heard of from the early 90s that you just think is weird?
probably like the Segas.
Segas? Anyone want to ever run Segas?
You mean like the cartridge gaming?
Yeah, those things. That was weird.
It was. One thing that we used to do, which it said clearly on the box, do not do. It said do not blow in the cartridge. But anytime it didn't work, we would just and then we put it back in. It said perfectly well on the box, do not blow in the cartridge. But hey, it made
I
it
thought
work.
that's what you were supposed to do. I had one. That's what I was.
It made it work, so.
Cassette players. Yeah, cassette players are really big. Now you guys can just go download music and we have to, like if we wanted to hear a song, again, we would take our cassette players and record the radio station instead of just burning it. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I
And
did
the
that.
thing is, if you record enough songs, like it got to the point where you couldn't like skip to the next track. You had to just rewind and hope that you made it to the beginning.
You guys ever bought a CD?
yeah,
Yeah.
Do you think CDs are still popular?
not really.
Really?
There's no point. I mean, if you can have it on your phone, you can take it anywhere with you.
It's true.
And stuff like YouTube, I guess, is not putting on the CD. Stuff like that.
Pandora.
I don't like that.
I lived in a small town and we didn't have a place to buy CDs, and you didn't have the internet. So when I was younger, you had to wait till you came to Wichita to buy a CD to hear new music. Yeah.
Are there any fashion trends that are really popular right now for you guys?
High-waisted shorts that came back.
For some reason, sagging, I don't understand. Like sagging.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sagging's still popular.
I don't know why people do it.
Neither do I. I've been trying to figure this out for years.
Yeah, it's been forever. What about you guys? Parachute pants, maybe?
That right there. What is that?
Definitely not in anymore.
I'll be honest. I honestly do not know why people started doing this.
Why not?
It's been like this throughout the whole show, and it's very uncomfortable.
Maybe your shin's cold.
You know what this is for? You remember that toy, Skip It? When you
Yeah.
put it around your leg and you skip it? That's what this leg is. It's so getting away.
Right, well that definitely made me feel nostalgic. And later on we'll be playing a game, so stay tuned, we'll be back after this.
Teenview is an empowerment program that motivates teens to go forward in life and enables teens to do positive things in the community, therefore setting an example for their peers as well. Our plan is to use participating students representing all Wichita area high schools to impact the community by doing projects and activities. We plan to work with the community to host fun and educational events for the youth and to provide an avenue for the teen's voice to be heard. Teenview magazine is a publication for teens by teens from a teen's point of view.
My favorite childhood food would be pretty much anything that was set in front of me.
My favorite childhood food was always ice cream, just like any kind of ice cream.
My favorite childhood food was probably McFlurries from McDonald's, and I loved it, and I had a McFlurry machine that we had in our house, so I always used to make them with my brother.
Like these super huge square, or I guess rectangle pizzas that they used to have at Little Caesars, which no one seems to remember, but they used to have these humongous rectangle pizzas at Little Caesars, and they were good.
And my favorite food would probably be bananas. I don't know, I used to climb trees and eat bananas. My mom called me a monkey. It was always funny.
Ever imagine what it'd be like to have an art show of your very own for the world to see? Well, for these recently graduated artists, they managed to make that dream a reality. We're here at the What Why Art Show participating in Final Friday to see how these teens managed to host a show at one of the biggest events in Wichita. Hey teen viewers, we're here with one of the graduated AP artists, Justin Kim. Tell us a little bit about this piece.
So for this piece, it focuses on a lot of different interests of mine. It has the flowers, which is my love of nature and just the way things work, and then also bones and human anatomy. There are a few things that I'm very interested in, and this piece kind of just plays around with different ideas about those.
Okay. Do you think that you have a distinct style set apart from the rest of the artists in the show, or do you think it's similar?
I think just from working so closely together, all 5 of the artists have a very similar kind of style. Just because we work together and we play off each other's ideas, and so a lot of us kind of have developed a style that looks similar, or looks good together.
Yeah, so you guys are pretty close-knit, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We're here with another one of the artists, Hannah Winterhalter. Hannah, tell us a little bit about your style and art.
I do a lot of pen and ink work. I'd like to do tattoos someday, so I just like to use negative space. I don't use a lot of color, but I also enjoy doing photography. So these are my 2 different styles I have.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this piece specifically.
This piece I was inspired by a piece I saw by another artist where he used flowers for half the spine. So I decided, well, why don't I use living creatures? So it's about evolution. It's about how we came from a lesser mammal to how we are now.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. We're here with Skyler Brown, another one of the artists in the art show. Tell us a little bit about your style. How would you define it?
Majority of my style is illustration based. I do a lot of multimedia. I like to mix in like photography, and then I always go like on wood or just like recycled materials, like anything I can find so I don't have to pay for it basically. But basically I do a lot of pen and ink stuff, and then just it varies depending on what project I'm working on, but basically stuff kind of like this.
Interesting. So tell us a little bit about this piece.
This piece is called Like Father, Like Son, and this is kind of, it's not necessarily my dad, but it's supposed to represent me and my dad.
Okay.
And the kid's thought process on the bigger picture. Mine's still focused. I'm just, it's out of focus. It's just,
One thing at a
basically
time.
just kind of like I don't really know. It just, to me, it's just kind of special because it's about my dad and me and everything like that.
For sure, definitely. one of the artists from the art show. Tell us a little bit about your style, Andrea.
My style is very illustration-y, kind of traditional, but nothing more than that really.
Okay, so what's your favorite medium that you like to use?
I really like to use pen and ink, and a little bit of acrylic paint.
So I understand that this is a self-portrait. Would you mind telling us a little bit about it?
It's one of those days, just wake up, bad hair day, you get caught in the rain, you know.
Perfect.
It's one of those things.
Do you think the show overall kind of reflects how you are as a person?
Yeah, I think so. More of like a group thing, because all of us really goes together again.
Definitely. So what was the process like getting the show together?
Really, we had a lot of help from the Shopkeepers Gallery and the surrounding businesses, but overall, I think Justin did a lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of help, but.
Well, the What Why Art Show managed to frighten, exhilarate, and impress everyone around them. But more importantly, it proved that anyone can have a show if they work hard enough for it. This is Reagan King, and this is my view.
Alright, we're back with our You Speak Out panel, and we're going to play a little game called Generation Battle. So on this side we have Team Retro, and then on this side I see we have hashtag YOLO. Alright, Generation Battle is where either side can answer these questions by holding up their team's name. You guys can discuss amongst yourselves what you think the answer is, or if you already know it, just go ahead and raise up your sign and give us the answer. So are you guys ready? Yeah. Don't sound too excited. Yes!
Yeah!
Alright, Alright. Miley Stewart, Lily Prescott, and Robbie Ray Stewart are characters from what TV series?
Hamilton.
You're right.
Come on, man. You got quicker than that. Dude,
Oh man!
When Miley Cyrus was cute but underage.
Yeah, I need everybody to put one hand on the sign so you just raise it whenever you feel it.
I was 20 years old.
Heelys are a popular brand of what?
Shoes.
Alright. Who was Paris Hilton's stylist at one point in time?
Kim Kardashian?
Yep, you're right.
Yes, I did know that. Because you were holding it. You're the captain. You are the captain. You are fired.
I don't want to raise it if none of y'all know it.
Sam and Cat is a crossover spin-off of what two Nickelodeon TV shows?
Victorious and iCarly.
I didn't know that.
I respect you. I respect you being able to say that.
Look, wow. Want that real? I got that real.
Okay, here's the history one for you guys. Who was the 43rd president of the United States?
George W. Bush Jr.
Yep, you're right.
Third.
Finish this sentence. You know you love me, XOXO. Yep.
I get scored, bro.
Who loves orange soda?
Kale loves orange soda.
In 2006, UPN and WB merged into what popular channel now?
CW?
That's correct. Okay. Aria, Hannah, Emily, and Spencer are from what popular TV show? That is correct. Which 80s sitcom featured an early role for Leonardo DiCaprio?
Wrong Pains.
Are you a big Leonardo fan? Alright, looks like our Team Retro are the winners of the Generation Battle. Give it up for Team Retro! Woo! And what are you guys gonna do as the winners?
I'm gonna roll my pant leg down.
That's a good idea. Alright, we'll be back after this commercial break.
Red Robin Royalty members get one free burger during the month of their birthday. So even if you don't know what month it is, you have a 1 in 12 chance of getting a free burger. Join today at redrobin.com.
Red Robin. Yum. All right, so favorite childhood memory. Now, I was born in Mississippi. Mississippi had very, very deep curbs, and where I lived, when it rained, it would flood. And what happened was a lot of the people or the older kids in the community, they would race, because we lived in a little cul-de-sac area, and they would race. They would start with one end and they would race in the street in the flood of the water down the street. I always thought that was so crazy, amazing. And of course I couldn't, because they thought that I would drown. I know you can't even imagine that now because our curbs are really, really small. But that was definitely my favorite childhood memory.